Hi guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, I'm Heather and I'm really excited because tonight I'm going to London. There is an event that I will be attending. I wanted to make sure that my makeup looked good. I wanted to make sure that I smell good. So I have just created this makeup look, super easy, and I've used a lot of my favourite high street makeup brands. The reason that I wanted to do this was to show you that you can achieve a luxurious high-end makeup look without spending a fortune. And speaking of luxurious products at an incredible price point, I want to talk about Dossier. Dossier have over 40 designer-inspired fragrances which are developed in France. They are vegan-friendly, cruelty-free, and they smell incredible. I have 3 of the fragrances and I can honestly say I think that these are exceptional. If you're a regular to this channel, you'll know that I am obsessed with scents, perfumes, fragrances, and I have found what I would describe as perhaps one of the best perfumes I've ever tried. I just wanted to show you what the bottles look like. So they come in these really nice chic bottles. Everything about it feels very high end. The lids have a magnetic closure, which I think is a really nice touch. So as I said, these are inspired fragrances. The Dossier website has so much information, so perhaps if you have a designer fragrance that you love, but you're looking to try something that is at a little bit of a better price point, then I highly recommend you check it out. I have, of course, linked the website in the description box, but it's also worth knowing that Dossier have sold over 5 million bottles of perfume worldwide. And they have over 100,000 5-star reviews. And again, if you watch my channel, you'll know that unless I love a product, I don't talk about it. The products are non-toxic, and on top of that, they come beautifully packaged in a box which is made from recycled material, but it's also recyclable. I just love that. I own 3 of the fragrances. This one is Woody Sandalwood, and it has notes including violet leaves, cardamom, cedarwood, musk, and amber. It is exceptional. I also have fruity almond with notes of almond, peach, orange blossom, tuberose, tonka bean, vanilla, and cocoa. This is so sweet. It smells delicious. And if I had to pick a favourite, it would be this one. I love all 3, but floral marshmallow is something else. This is just simply gorgeous, and this is the scent that I get so many compliments when I wear this. As soon as I applied this, my husband wanted to know what perfume it was. My mum asked me what perfume I was wearing. It's just so beautiful. Floral marshmallow has notes of neroli, bergamot, orange blossom, honeysuckle, jasmine, vanilla, and musk. The fragrances last so well on my skin, and they definitely add that touch of luxury to the everyday. I'm obsessed. Just going to pop some more floral marshmallow on now. I'm now going to do a step-by-step of my makeup look, so please keep watching. Okay, so for today's look, I am using a lot of products which are what I would describe high street makeup. So we've got L'Oreal, Rimmel, Maybelline, Revolution, brands like those. Speaking of Revolution, this is a product that I have never used before. I do believe it's only just launched. It's called the Super Fix Super Grip Primer. It hydrates and smooths with watermelon extract and amino acids. Now, I did try a little bit on the back of my hand because it's a bit risky, isn't it, to use a new product before you go out. It smells so good. It smells just like watermelon. I never used to buy a lot of Revolution products, but actually I have been so impressed with them recently. They sent me some skincare to try and that was amazing. I'll link that video down below because I loved it so much. Now I'm going in with my base, and I want to keep it quite lightweight because luckily my skin is quite good at the moment. Now this is the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters. I'd seen so many people using this and I thought, oh, I'm not sure that I need that, but I really did. So although this does look a little bit dark for me now, when I've blended it out, it will just look seamless. using this lovely brush from Peaches and Cream. The glow that this Rimmel Multitasker gives my skin really is amazing. For concealer, I'm using a brand called Be Perfect Cosmetics. This is the complete coverage concealer and mine is the shade M1. Although, to be honest, I do have several shades and they all seem to work quite well for me. Apply my concealer upwards, so when I blend it, I'll blend it up, and I find that that helps to give my hooded eyes a little bit of a lift on my eyelids, and then this will work as my eyeshadow base. I like to tap a full coverage concealer like this in first, and then I'll buff it out. Adding this concealer really helps to brighten the appearance of my under eyes. And another reason that I really like this one from Be Perfect is I've worn this on extremely hot days, and I've also worn it for a very long time, as in I've applied it, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I've been out all day, got home at 9 o'clock at night, and my makeup still looks good. I've spoken about this powder before. It's from Maybelline New York and it's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I actually like to keep this in my handbag because it's very handy. It's got a mirror on one side and then you get a little sponge. I do have quite a lot of visible pores on my nose, so I like to powder my T-zone. And what I like about this powder is it's so finely milled that you still see the skin underneath. You know, I don't feel as though I'm caked in makeup. I actually forgot to film my brows. Basically, I sat down, I did my skincare and just went into autopilot. But one product that I've been using a lot recently is this one from Maybelline. This is called Super Fluff Brow Mousse. And as the name would suggest, it has a really nice, light, airy texture. The powder that I use on my brows every day is from Collection Cosmetics. And it's just their little brow palette and I love it. I've had several of them. They last a very long time, and they're also, I believe they're still under £5, so I always use that. And then what I do, I like to fluff my brows up with a product like this, and it just makes them look a little bit more natural, and it also gives them a fuller effect. Also has a really nice brush. I really feel as though I need a little bit of contour and some colour on my skin. Now, this is from Sculpted by Amy, and it is the Powder Trio palette. So you have a blush, a powder, and then also a contour. Now, to me, I know that Sculpted by Amy probably isn't necessarily a high street brand. They're kind of in the middle, aren't they? Because the pricing is definitely more expensive than L'Oreal, but then they're not at their Lancome stage either. And actually, I got this palette from my local Boots just after Christmas, and I paid less than £10 for this. So that's why I'm including it. And also, I just love it. I use it nearly every day. And now I'm going to use this lovely blush. And this brush is so light and fluffy. Just gives that kind of like airbrush look to the skin. And I've tried to blend it a little bit into my hairline, and then I take it up to the temples as well to add some warmth. For my eyeshadow, I'm using a number 7 palette. This is called Lights, Camera, Action. A very well-loved palette, and it really does just go to show that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get really nice, luxurious makeup that works well. I honestly think that number 7, I'm going to go in with this colour here, makes some of the best makeup on the market. And I'll tell you why, because the products are really easy to use. So I'm not a makeup artist. I am just a normal person that loves makeup. And as much as I love brands like MAC and all the rest of it, a lot of their products are tailored more towards kind of experts when it comes to makeup. Whereas I feel like number 7, their formulas are very easy to blend. Also make sure that they look flattering on the skin. So, you know, I'm in my 40s, I've got fine lines, I've got very hooded eyes with lines on my eyelids, and not all eyeshadows are going to look good on me. The packaging, they have upped their packaging big time. It definitely has a luxe feel. So yeah, they're just a brand that I really admire. I'm just taking this powder and again, kind of pulling it up to give my eyes more lift. I also have to put my eyeshadow quite high because when I look straight ahead, you can't see it. This white shade here is stunning. Look at that. I saw a video the other day where a girl was saying that it's really like old fashioned to put an inner corner highlight, but I don't really care. I think it looks so pretty and it really helps to open up the look of the eyes. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of this dark shade. This is a really nice cool toned brown. And using my fingertip, I'm just going to blend it on the outer corner. And again, pull it up. Yeah, perfect. As much as I absolutely love luxurious makeup, I mean, who doesn't? The price point is often so high. And we live in a time now where you can get really good quality products for a fraction of what you used to be able to get them for. This tiny little brush, which is adorable, came with the palette, and I'm going to tap it into this like lighter brown shade. Just put a tiny wash of that underneath. I think using a shadow on the lower lash line is a much softer approach. When I was younger, I was definitely that girl that did a really thick black eyeliner on. I used to do liquid eyeliner on the upper lid, and then I would do pencil underneath my lower lashes. And I do think, although that can look really striking, as you get older, sometimes using an eyeshadow in a lighter shade can be a lot more flattering. Mascara is the L'Oreal Paris Panorama, and this one is called Volume Million Lashes. I've had several tubes of this. It's fantastic. It stays in place for me as well. I want to go for a glossy red lip. I'm using this lovely red lip liner from L'Oreal Paris. This is the colour Riche, and it's the shade 297 Deep Passion. I thought I'd do a voiceover here. Now, I absolutely love the L'Oreal Paris lip liners because they apply very smoothly, but they're also quite hard. And what I mean by that is they're not too soft and creamy. They just stay in place. I particularly love this colour, and it's also really easy for me to slightly overline my lips. I focus my lip liner on the Cupid's bow and the centre of my bottom lip. I really enjoy the way that the Plump Ambition feels on my lips. So it is a plumping formula, but it doesn't feel too tingly. If anything, it feels very soothing and a little bit cooling. And these are super high shine. Final step is what looks like hairspray, but it's actually a setting spray. It's from L'Oreal, and it's their infallible 3-second setting mist. It's got quite a strong scent. Yep, I'm confident that my makeup is not going anywhere. Speaking of luxury for less, I was looking at a pair of heart earrings on the Zara website, and with delivery they came to like $19.95. I happened to be in Primark yesterday, and these earrings are so similar. They're like huge, obviously, statement earrings. They feel really lightweight because they're hollow. Definitely make an impact. Yeah, I paid £2. Here is the finished look. I hope that you like it. Now, I do also hope that this video has inspired you in some way. If perhaps you thought that you had to spend a lot of money to get a nice high-end finish, that's not necessarily the case. I'm just going to do a little bit more of my floral marshmallow. Obsessed with this. I highly recommend you check out Dossier. That's what inspired me to do this video. I thought I talk about fragrance a lot on this channel, and I do talk about some very expensive fragrances, and I have to say that this is one of my favourite fragrances I've ever owned. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you're still here, write down your favourite makeup product from the high street. I would love some recommendations. I hope that you have a lovely day, whatever it is you're doing, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye.